the whole child development is so important, especially in early childhood. I think that emotionally building a child is as important as it is in literacy and math. I mean, we see it every day. I could sit down with a small group and be doing a math or literacy small group, and someone's upset about something, and so we have to stop everything. And it's like, if we teach them how to work through that from the beginning, they could be learning so much more in every area. They are gaining the strength in their legs and in their hands. And if they're not gaining the fine motor strength, then they won't be able to write as well when they get to kindergarten and first grade. So I think just building the strength part from the beginning is so important.
Lunch is a very important part of the development of the whole child because it focuses on their social skills. They are able to communicate with their classmates. If they need help with something, they're able to ask an adult or a friend to help them out. It's helpful when they have to eat out in public. And so now they know, they're able to learn those skills in the classroom.
As often as possible, I think, we try to think about the whole child. And it's no different going into a center or having an extension of a read aloud or any other activity you do. And so we took the experiment that I did after the read aloud, and the kids all decided that it should go into art because paint, despite the fact that it could have gone into discovery because experiment. So we took it over to art, and you can start right away with saying, like, you have to learn how to share, you have to learn how to express yourself. So right away, you've already got social, emotional, and language. There's 3 bottles of paint. Up to 6 children can come to art. What are you going to do when there are not enough materials or it's your turn to use the paint? You have to ask nicely. You might have to wait your turn and be patient. And then you want to think cognitively, like, I'm trying to demonstrate here that when you blow, it vibrates, but you cannot see the vibration. So we try to bring it to life with the paint, but you have to sort of think symbolically, right? So the children started to equate it to like waves or ripples and say like, okay, so this is what vibrating is. In addition to, I brought in the writing skills and said, well, label your work. Those kids loved it so much, they sat more than once. So the first time I modeled and I was able to say like, oh, I'm gonna write what you say. And then they came back and then they wrote their own works. And then the mixing of colors, I mean, we've hit on every part we possibly can to teach to the whole child in that experience.